Hey guys, it's BB from BB's Corner, and your girl is back again with another video. This is going to be short and sweet. I just have some concerns. First and foremost, I know I need to be consistent, but moving forward, I have vowed to myself that I will be more consistent with my content if I want my channel to grow. I would like for each and every one of you guys to go over there, click that bell, so each and every time I get a notification, you will get alerted. Also, I need you to like and share the video. I just need to vent. I came here to vent, and I also want to give some advice if you guys will allow me to. And also I want feedback because I need some advice. I have been going through, and when in the midst of the storm, my storm, I can honestly say what I've learned from all of this is that people, man, woman, child, family, friends, whomever, enemies, whomever, they will steal your joy if you allow them to. They will steal your joy. They will put all their problems, issues, bad upbringing, they would dump it all on you. And I'm mainly talking about the ones that vow to love you. Them be the main ones. They be the main ones they're stealing your joy. The selfishness. And I'm telling you, my mother used to always tell me, can't nobody do no more than you allow them to do. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And I'm going to tell you something. Poisonous people, you have to stay away from, because they will drag you down with them. Because that's all they know, is to be poison, miserable, and just not nice people. You understand? They need to work on themselves. You know, you can be with a person for a long time and you can give it your all, trying to make things work. But one thing I've learned, again, it can't work. A relationship is two. And it takes two people that have to be willing to make that relationship work. One person, I don't care what you do or what he do or she do, that one person is not going to work if it's just one person working at it. It's not. It will never work. It will never, ever work. It takes two. And let me tell you something. Maya Angelou said it better than anybody. If a person tells you who they are, believe them. And that is the truth. And a lot of times, and this is man and woman. A lot of times we think that we can change people, but you can't change nobody. The only person you can change is yourself. Because no matter what you give the miserable, toxic, broken people, no matter what you give them, good, bad, or indifferent, they're never going to be satisfied. They're never going to be happy. You know, and all they're going to do is just suck from you, literally. Like suck all your air, like feel like you're dying if you allow them to. You know, we have to learn when to get out. We have to learn when to say enough is enough. We have to learn when time is up. If you don't abuse you, why should you allow anybody else to abuse you or treat you in a way that you don't want to be treated? You know, if that person with you is not there to build with you, then what's the sense of them being there? Listen, it's an old saying, but it's so true. You could do bad by yourself. You could do bad by yourself. I just don't understand. You know, it's like when I'm in a bad mood, I don't like to be around anyone. Because I know, like, that spirit is so strong. It can suck anybody into it. So, me knowing that, I feel more comfortable being alone. You know, I make a conscious decision that, whatever I'm going through, no one else has to go through it. But everybody don't think like that. Some people is just selfish. They are selfish because they're hurting and they're broken and good. I don't care how much good you try to do by them people, they're going to always find fault. That's just what it is. That is just what it is. They're going to forever find fault in each and everything you do. Or they're going to just constantly be there just to take from the table. Take from the pot. And never is there to give. Other than hell. Just hell raises. Just hell raises. And the sad part about this is that I grew up, and when I grew up, my dad was very abusive. He was very, very abusive. He was abusive to my mom. He was abusive to us. He was abusive to his family, period. Friends. He didn't really have friends, because he was so abusive. And he was just a hell raiser. He was a hell raiser. I remember, I loved my dad, of course. I loved my mom. But I remember, like, being young and not wanting to come home. And it wasn't so much the physical violence was really bad. But that verbal abuse, that psychological abuse, like us as children, just hearing it, that psychological abuse, that I hated it. And my father was a hell raiser. He was a hell raiser, and I hated it. And I promised myself, when I get older and I date, that I will never have or accept a man in my life that had them qualities of my father. And guess what? Yep. Got the same person. And it's because, like, although you may not like it, but it's just a shame to say, it's like you normalize that because you're so used to it. That's all you seen. So that's pretty much, that's all you know. But you know right from wrong. You know it's not right. You know it's not healthy. But you still try it. You still test the waters because you know what? I can change him. Or I can change her. And I'm here to tell you guys, you can't change nobody but yourself. That's all you can change. Nobody but yourself. Because you end up losing yourself trying to help them. And it gets tiring. And the sad part about it, because it could be genuine love, but unhealthy love. you know, and then the jealousy, and you always have to be doing something, or you accusing even, you know, us as women, because you have as much women that guilty of this too, you know, and men. That's why I say men and women. You understand? Because all of us go through it, and it's tiring. It's tiring, and it just it spoils the whole relationship that potentially could have been a very, good and healthy relationship. It spoils it. It honestly spoils it. Because nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to be aggravated. Nobody wants to be aggravated. Who wants to be aggravated? Who wants to be accused of doing something all the time? Who always want to be accused of always having something up their sleeve all the time? Like, come on. And then you find yourself, you're constantly trying to convince them. Excuse me, guys. Something's in my face. You find yourself constantly trying to convince them in every way that that's not it, that you're not doing nothing. No. And another thing you have to be careful with them relationships is that relationship, not only it will end, but then you guys, like, it will end entirely. It will end, because then now, a lot of time, if y'all started out as friends, now y'all not even friends no more, because you feel like the relationship has been violated. You know? I can't deal with that. I can't deal with stuff like that, because, you know what, I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be alone and be at peace than to be in a relationship where we both supposed to be enjoying one another, treating one another with respect, you know, making each other happy, making memories and stuff like that. And the only memories that you have is being stressed, constantly being accused, you know. And you know what, I remember, like, people used to say, oh, and even to now, like, I hear it. I don't really do too much talking about, like, you know, what's going on with me. I'm very private when it comes down to that. But you will hear people say, oh, they accuse you, like, they make you want to do something because no, that don't make me want to do anything. I have a mind of my own, and I know the woman that I am. I'm a very respectable woman. I respect myself first and foremost. You understand? So that does not make me want to do anything other than leave them alone. Excuse me, guys. That's what it makes me want to do. It makes me want to leave them alone and just not even be your friend, not be nothing to you. You know? You just don't want to even be bothered. And, you know, and sometimes, you know, it's like, I think, like, my opinion is, like, get out of it. I prefer to get out of it before it end up like that, to now we're not even friends. We can't even be friends. We can't even coexist in the same place, especially when you guys share friends together. You understand what I'm saying? Because at some point, you guys, I'm sure y'all going to coexist, you know, be with someone, you know, be at something or somewhere where, you know, you guys are going to see one another. And then here it is, because of the relationship was so toxic, it's like you can't even, you know, you're not even interested in even going now because, excuse me, guys. You know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm all over the place with this, but I tell you, I am just so annoyed. I am just so annoyed. I'm just so annoyed. I'm annoyed. I'm just tired, and it's like no matter how much you talk to them and you try to reassure them, like then it's like and then it make you feel like, well, am I really doing this stuff that he's saying that I'm doing? You know? But you really know in your heart that you're not, but they constantly accuse you until you be like, well, dang. You know? I'm trying to get in this place. Is there any parking, sir? Sir? No parking? Okay, thank you. No problem. You know? And like I said, especially when, like, the relationship had, like, so many good, I don't know, but I know one thing. This thing is, so it's to the point where I'm just over it. Like, I'm ready to call it quits, and that's that. I'm really ready to call it quits, and that is that. Because shouldn't nobody have to go through this? Like, nobody don't want to be stressed out because you're insecure. You're insecure. You don't have, you've never dealt with your insecurities. So now you are placing them on other people. It's not fair. It's not fair. And if that is the case, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Why be in a relationship putting people through hell? Because you are not happy with whom you are or what you're going through. Fix it. Fix it. They have too many options nowadays. You understand? Go get you some professional help. Excuse me, guys. Let me close the window. Go get some professional help. Go get some professional help. Because it damn sure is not, it's not cool, it's not fair for your partner, for you to be smothering your partner. And then on top of it, you smothering your partner to where your partner can't even help you. Because now he or she have to use all of the tools to help herself. Because of the stuff that you're dumping on her or you dumping on him. It's just not fair. Listen, get yourself together before you want to be committed in these committed relationships. Where here it is, you having trust issues. And come on, let's keep it real. It started from you was a child, because you probably was never even taught, raised correctly, or well, let me take that back. I apologize about that. But because you was not raised to trust, for you to be trustworthy, which is why you don't trust anyone, that's no one else's problem but yours. And you need to go and get help for that, especially now that you want to go and you want to be in a relationship. You want to be in a relationship with somebody. How can you be in a relationship with someone and, again, you bringing your toxic behaviors into the relationship? What do you think is going to happen? What you think is going to happen? What's going to happen is the same thing that happened with all of the other relationships you was in before you got to this relationship, and they all failed because of your toxicities. Yeah, I said it. All of us have shortcomings. All of us have shortcomings, but it's about acknowledging it. acknowledging our shortcomings, admitting to it, and go and get help if we can't help ourselves, or if our partners can't help us. Right? Like, that makes logical sense to me. You know? But if you constantly, like, there's no way, if you are constantly accusing someone else of something each and every time, mind you, they never gave you a reason to even look at them like this. Something is wrong with that. Something is definitely wrong. Something is wrong with that. And not to mention, every single solitary thing is you. Like, at no time they don't acknowledge where they contribute to a lot of this stuff that's going on. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, you know, they are the only ones that, you know, that's, you know, doing stuff in the relationship. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that, at what point do you realize that 80% of the relationship going sour is you? It's you. My face getting greasy. But anyway, guys, I have reached my destination. It was good speaking to you guys. It will be part 2 because I'm not done yet. So yeah, I will be back once I you know, once I come back in the car. I will continue this conversation. But for now, I need you guys to go like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Hit that bell so each and every time I upload a video, you guys will get notification. And like I said, I made a vow to myself and my fam out there that I am going to be consistent with my content. Okay? Peace.